One of the first things you notice when you buy a house is that Mother Nature is always doing her best to take it away from you. Water, wind, and sun conspire to level your house and return it to dust. Nowhere was this more evident than in Coatesville, Indiana, when, on March 26, 1948, a tornado hurled itself at the town. When I was growing up in a neighboring town, Coatesville was still a skeleton of a place. There were a modest number of houses, some of them listing to one side, still reeling from the tornado's punch. But it was the general consensus that Coatesville was done for, that one day the blinds would be drawn, the lights turned off, the door closed. But people have been known to lose money betting against small-town Indiana gumption. And it pleases me to report that rumors of Coatesville's death were greatly exaggerated. Social scientists have spent considerable time, research, and money studying what makes for a vital community. I'm a little less particular than the average social scientist. I could live just about anywhere that has a good public library and a great restaurant, good books, and good food. That about does it for me. About libraries. In the early 1900s, the steel magnate Andrew Carnegie gave $40 million to build 1,679 public libraries. More of those libraries were built in Indiana than in any other state. Coatesville was the smallest town in the nation to get a Carnegie Library, and for 45 years it was the town's crown jewel until the 1948 tornado knocked it down. A lot of places spend their tax dollars on stadiums for sports teams and the millionaires who own them. But in 2006, the wise citizens of Coatesville decided the key to their town success was a new library. This is the kind of library Andrew Carnegie had in mind, a light to the community, a beacon of learning, a common man's college. But man does not live on books alone, so around the corner from the Coatesville Library is the Breadbasket Cafe. I first heard rumors of this cafe 2 years ago, shortly after it opened. I thought it was a greasy spoon joint, so I didn't bother going. But one day I was riding through town, heard the noon siren blow at the fire station, felt a pang of hunger, went inside, and ate. A couple years back, Judy Sexton's youngest daughter went away to college, leaving Judy at home with nothing to do. She began to pray about it, and God told her to open a restaurant in Coatesville, Indiana. Population, 516. And so Judy Sexton, person of faith that she is, opened her restaurant and now employs 23 people, roughly 5% of the town's population. The other 493 townspeople eat the food, and lots of other folks too, from lots of other places, all of them profoundly grateful to the Lord for telling Judy to open a restaurant. If I lived in Coatesville, Indiana, here would be my ideal day. I would wake up, kiss my wife, see my sons off to school, spend the next 4 hours writing, then go to the library and read the magazines I like to read but am too cheap to buy. At noon, I would walk around the corner to the Breadbasket Cafe and sit at my favorite chair by the front window, across from the cakes and pies. I would order a glass of sweet tea. They don't serve sweet tea at the Breadbasket Cafe, but I'm hoping if I keep ordering it, they'll start making it. And I'd like sweet tea to drink with that.
I'm sorry, we don't have sweet tea today.
So far, it hasn't worked. I would order half a Turkey Club sandwich on savory bacon Parmesan bread, coleslaw, and a slice of coconut cream pie for dessert. I would then stumble back to the library, situate myself in a comfortable chair, and fall asleep, a book of E.B. White essays at my side. The librarian, Cheryl, would wake me up just in time for me to get home before my wife, so I could be sitting at my desk when she walked through the door, telling her how hard I had been working in her absence. She would believe me. I have these dreams and others, laying in bed at night, thinking of that little town and its attendant charms. Coatesville, Indiana, a restaurant fit for the gods, a 5-star public library. What more could a person want?